ASMR FTB here, with my first video for Monster Hunter Wilds. I've been making a lot of magic content lately, and I haven't been doing a lot of just regular gaming, which is kind of a portion of what I wanted to do with this channel. Oh god. But I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter Wilds, and I've really been enjoying it. I just built that tent. But right now I'm hunting a Rathalos that I think has something wrong with it. I'm not really following the story because, I don't know, it's Monster Hunter. I don't really, I'm not really in it for the story, I'm in it for the monster hunting. Oh shit. That was a mistake. But yeah, I'm learning how to use the bow, and it's going pretty well. Okay, he doesn't have any wounds. The bow, surprisingly, you need to be kind of close range for, which I didn't expect. There's rain there. Where? Well, he's moving. I'm sorry, this video is, I'm kind of unfocused right now because I'm focused on trying to kill the Rathalos. But I'm learning how to use the bow, and I think it's going pretty well. I think I have like a good idea of how the bow works. Where the hell did he go? Oh, is that the terrain I could have used? He's up there. How the hell do I get up there? But yeah, I really like kind of like the learning curve that the game requires. Because like you have to really learn your weapons and all the abilities, like what you're capable of with each weapon. Like I had no idea when I started with the bow that I could shoot those like hail of arrows from the sky. Ow. And that hail of arrows from the sky. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. I might faint here. I could ignite them with that ability. It's just, I don't know, it's cool. Like, it's so much deeper than just, like, button mashing, which is what I thought Monster Hunter was. I thought it was just, like, kind of... Uh-oh, I hit the wrong button. Actually, you know what, I kind of want to call my guy in here, get some healing done, and then I want to eat. Wild jerky. I want to eat a ration, get my stamina back. Okay. I also didn't know there was like this, oh shit, which is a tracer shot, which then all your arrows trace to after you shoot it, which is pretty cool. Whoops. And the longer you hold that ability, kind of the better. Because you can see there's like 3 arrows that pop up when I can target a wound. For those of you who don't know Monster Hunter, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. I can, oh wow, I can go to the training center and show you, but now that that's over with, I can focus on what I'm saying. First, let's carve this Rathalos. So yeah, we'll go to the training center and I can show you what I'm talking about, kind of all the different, I don't know the names of the abilities, but I do want to collect everything I can collect here. Wormsbane. Is that something that Rathalos dropped? No. Okay. Yeah, that's my character. I went with a very goth looking character with the black lipstick. Sue me. My friend took preset 23, which is basically what I wanted to do, and well, there's not much you can do when somebody takes the character model you wanted to take. There might be some story stuff that I have to sit through, and by sit through I mean skip through. Some of the acting in this game is, okay, so I can't go to the training center yet, but, I don't know, some of the voice acting and some of the voice acting, or acting, is, I don't know, a little cringy. But you don't play this game for the story, I don't think. I don't play this game for the story. I play for the monster hunting. I have no idea how far I am in the game. I'm not at like high rank hunts yet. But it looks like we just found, yeah, blah blah blah. I think, I don't know, monsters, but Rathalos is like a pretty iconic monster, but I don't think it's like the iconic monster for this game. It's something called the White Wraith. I don't know what it is. I've only played like 2 Monster Hunters in my entire life. Rise, which I played the most, and I only got like 30 hours into it, and then Worlds, or Monster Hunter World, and I didn't get far in Monster Hunter World. I think I played like twice, and I didn't like it. But it's because I was playing with a friend who, like, he has a really bad habit of, like, knowing a lot about a game and trying to explain everything to you, and it just makes the kind of experience miserable. It's unintentional. He's, like, not trying to make it miserable, but, like, I don't know, he tries to, like, get you into a game, but, like, by knowing everything comes off as, like, a know-it-all, and then kind of makes you feel stupid because you don't get things right away, when the disparity between your game time is, like, you know, less than an hour versus his, like, 20 hours or 30 hours or 60 hours or whatever. But once I played Monster Hunter Rise, and I started to, like, understand the controls and all that. Where am I going? Okay, so I am going this way. Once I got a better idea of how Monster Hunter is actually played, I enjoy the game a lot more. No. I don't want to continue the story at this time. I want... Okay, so there's a whole... Alright, cool. Well, first things first, I want to go to see Gemma and see if the Rathalos armor looks cool. Okay, there is no Rathalos armor. Is there, like, Rathalos weapons? No. I should make that. I need 2 Uthduna Claw. Because what do I have? The Wind Brace. It's 168 versus 192. And it's a 100% water bow. That'd probably be really good to have, so I should do that at some point, but I don't want to do that right now. Thought there might be, like, some kind of Rathalos stuff. I guess not. Alright, let's hop in our tent. Let's first make a meal. One of the coolest parts about Monster Hunter is the, like, focus on food. All the food looks so good. And it's food you share with your Palico, which is like a little cat who I modeled to look like my real cat. And I named him after my real cat. Yep, there he is with his... I forget what it's called, but it's like a Kara Jara, or like a Jarakara, or a Jarakar, or something like that. It's a Jarakar armor, or something like that. Is there... How do I zoom in? Is there like a... Support desk, provisions... because it's way harder to describe and show while fighting a monster than it is to just like go to the training facility and show you. Okay, so the first thing is coding. In the bottom right, you can see I have power coding. That's one of the codings that this bow can utilize. It's the only coding that this bow can utilize, and that increases bow damage, or that increases arrow damage, I should say. So for the bow, for coding types, power coding increases arrow damage. There's close range coding, pierce coding, poison coding, paralysis coding, sleep coding, blast coding, and exhaust coding. Every bow can use different types of coatings. This bow can only use power coding. And basically, you apply a coating by just equipping the bow and then pressing triangle. And I think you would like press L1 and then triangle and X to cycle through them. But again, this only has power coding. So like, the basic bow stuff is like, you want to stand, there's like a good distance to stand at. So like obviously this is too close. When the reticle turns orange, that's when you're at like a good distance when you're dealing max damage. So it's actually pretty generous. It's like, you know, it's from here all the way to like basically right in front of it. And that's your ideal distance to deal, I guess, maximum damage. So it's pretty generous, but it is, all things considered, for a bow and arrow, it's pretty close range, right? Like this is too far. I think it's the reticle turned orange there because I was at full charge 1, 2, 3. That's another thing. The longer you hold R2, you can see those little dots appear. Each one of those dots represents increased damage and increased arrows. So like, if I just shot like that, I shoot 1 arrow. So we'll see, watch. I dealt 19 damage. If I press and hold 1, 2, 3, that's 3 arrows, each one dealing 24. And you can do, that's just 2. That's 2 21 damage arrows. So the longer you hold, the higher the number, the damage number, and also the higher the number of arrows. Then there's basic stuff. While you're holding L2, you can just press X to sidestep. So essentially move in any direction to like dodge an attack. If an attack is incoming and you dodge it at the right time, you do like a discerning dodge or something like that, and that like fills your arrow gauge, which is in the bottom right, which is the power, you know, where you see power coding. Just above it is that blue bar, and that blue bar is your trick arrow gauge. You essentially utilize, so watch if I use so when you're holding L2 and R2 to load an arrow, you can then press square to ready a tracer, and then you can shoot your tracer arrow, and now any arrows that I shoot should hone in on that tracer arrow. When I used the tracer, you can see that the blue bar on the right decreased. When you use a tracer, it decreases, and then I'm going to use coding right now. So press triangle to coat, and then it used even more of the blue bar. To fill the blue bar, you just need to do damage or do like discerning dodges, I think. And it fills really quick, so it's like not a huge deal. So you pretty much always want to have your arrows coated, and you pretty much always want to have, or you want to use tracer arrows as often as you can, especially because you can do like quick combos to deal a lot of damage, and they hone in on that spot. So if you hit like a weak point, or if you hit, so like, let's see. Oh wow, it's okay. So I think that just ignited and fell. I'm trying to see if there's like all of these are. There's like no. So all of these numbers are coming up orange, which means it's like a weak point, or it's okay there. So see how that number was white, and it's only a number 3. doing a lot of damage, and this isn't. This is like a strong point, and these will appear on monsters as well. So if you're dealing like that, you saw the number was higher, obviously, and the number was orange. That means I'm hitting a weak point. Those are the areas you want to target on a monster. If you're hitting white damage, that means you're just dealing damage to like a strong point on the monster. So you're not dealing as much damage as you should be. So you want to go for areas that you're hitting orange. Then eventually, if you hit one area hard enough and often enough, these little red, you can kind of see it. You'll see on the animal itself, like you'll see scars will slowly, or like wounds will appear, and this like red aura will appear around it, and that's a wound. So when you L2, you'll be able to see the wound, and then focus mode for the bow is R1, and then you can see this little icon will appear, and it will slowly charge up to 3 arrows pointing up and then 2 pointing down, and that's your hailstorm arrow, and then it will automatically combo into a dragon piercer, which is, if you just want to use dragon piercer on its own, is just triangle circle at the same time. So when you see that you've wounded an when you see that you've wounded a monster, you use the hailstorm. But kind of a combo I think is really good is if you can get, it's tough to do when you're just doing the bow by yourself because the monster will be kind of focused on you, and occasionally your palico. But if you press R2 and then circle, you get this on the ground, this like thing you can, this attack indicator. So if you put that on the monster, and then you do this combo, and then like if the monster is wounded, you start with this, and then you do this, and then it would combo into the dragon piercer. But this wagon isn't wounded, but that's kind of a combo. I think that's pretty good. But another thing that I like is, as you can see, the hailstorm shot these like fuse arrows, or actually that's not the hailstorm. What is it? It's the arc shot. The arc shot shoots these like firework arrows that are ignitable, and to ignite them, you can use the hailstorm, and you can see it targets them, and it does the same thing as it would for a wound. The only thing is, if you target those fuse arrows, it doesn't combo into the dragon piercer. I think it has to be a wound in order for hailstorm arrow to combo into the dragon piercer. I mean, I guess you could just kind of do it yourself, right? Like, I could probably just like do the combo just by pure inputs. So like do that, then do that, and then do this. But there is a wound, but I just destroyed it, but you get the idea. And then kind of the last thing that I've learned is, so when you do your dodges, your sidestep dodges, it not only fills your, or when you do your sidestep dodges, you can do this. So as you're doing your dodge, you press triangle and you do like a leap. So you can get even more, like dodging distance. So if a monster's like winding up a big attack, you can hold your bow at the ready, do a dodge, and then triangle, and you get some real distance. Like we were over there, and now we're over here. But yeah, you can essentially do that, this, and like we've gained a lot of ground, given ourselves a lot of space, which with the bow is like really, really important. And then from there, like, I'm trying to think, there's only like one other move I haven't really, so there's this, which is like the 1,000 dragons, you shoot 6 arrows. I wonder, okay, yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I haven't really found like a good combo for it yet. I think something that could be good is like when you do a tracer shot, so you do your tracer shot and then do that, and you shoot 6 arrows into the tracer round. can be pretty potent. That I found is pretty good. And then there's like other stuff, like you can just do basic stuff like this. Like your quick shot, power volley is just your combo of circle, 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 or BBB if you're on an Xbox controller. And I guess that could be pretty good if you fire like a tracer arrow and then just combo into these three. But I honestly think that like your tracer arrow is probably better with just like 1,000 dragons. Cause well, maybe not. I don't know. Cause like with your quick shot combo, I guess you shoot 9 arrows. Let's actually see. All right, so let's ready a tracer. Shoot the tracer. All right, quick combo. So maybe it is better. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of that. Those are kind of all the things that I've recognized with the bow. Yeah, so the bow is really fun. The other weapon that I use is the dual blades. I'm not like super good with the dual blades yet. I just kind of button mash. I don't really know my combos and stuff yet. So where like with my bow, I know what I'm trying to do. I'm just, I'm getting used to doing it. I know what I should be doing, and I know some basic combos and stuff. The dual blades, I really have no fucking clue what I'm doing. But yeah, for this video, I think I can just go. Oh yeah, I need to put the bow away. LOL. We can just go hunt a monster, and you can kind of see. What's going on? I could hunt Uthduna. Let's check. Another thing is like I really like about this game is like all the information you need is in the game, but like you have to be not lazy enough to actually check it. So like Uthduna, it has all these like helpful hints and stuff and what's like effective. So paralysis is effective, stun is effective, and exhaust is effective. Shock traps are good. Related item skills: thunder ammo, thunder pods, thunder attack, critical element, charge master. Recommended elemental attack, thunder. So I have a thunder bow. So what I can do to prepare for this to be more effective is change my bow to my Ray Porconus. So this is my thunder bow. And then I think the Ajara Twin Edges is probably fine. I have water resistance. And I think I have something else here. Oh, it's the thing that, yeah, shockproof jewel, so I don't hurt my teammates, but we don't have teammates right now. And then for pierce coating is probably fine. And blast coating, okay. But let's go fight. Let's go fight Uthduna. Actually, before we fight Uthduna, the only reason I'm fighting him is because I want to make the Uthduna bow, and I have to figure out what I need to make the bow. So let's see, Uthduna. So I need 2 Uthduna claw. So if I need 2 Uthduna claw, let's go to the large monster field guide. Uthduna, I don't, whatever. Oh wow. Head, mouth, 4, I'm assuming it's the 4-leg. I'm assuming it's the 4-leg is what I need to break in order to get claws. Because I don't have any obtainable material information for Uthduna, so I can, I was gonna say I should probably eat, or did I already eat? I think I did. And that should restore all my stuff, but do I have all the... That should be more than enough. But just because I'm... The first time I fought this, I did really, really poorly. It fucked me up, but this time I'm fighting it with a bow. And a bow that is particularly good against it, so I should be fine, but you never know. First time I fought it with dual blades, and it kicked my ass. Especially because the dual blades I was using were weak to it, so I was like dealing almost no damage. But hopefully now with this thunder bow, I'll be able to deal some real damage to it. And also, the bow is kind of a good weapon because it's easy to keep. It's kind of really easy to what's called kite. Essentially keep your distance from the enemy, so it's hard for it to deal damage to you. While also being able to deliver your own attacks. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to make a good show of this. Okay, off to a bad start. Oh, I forgot. I want to put on my piercing arrows. Oh, really? Fuck, I shouldn't have done that. I also just wasted that. Damn it. I should have called my guy. I just wasted a lot of heals for nothing. And another. That was sick. Oh, I thought I dodged that. Alright, I gotta make sure I get my power coating on. There we go. Oh no. Oh wow, that hit me. Okay. Okay. I don't think it's going poorly, but it's definitely not going as great as I had hoped. But I am definitely getting the vibe of some of the combos and stuff. Some of it feels really good. Oh shit. slows down and stuff. The six shot, I forget what it's called. But the R2 triangle circle move that shoots 6 simultaneous arrows is hard. It's hard to get that combo in where I want it to. Because what I want to do is ready a tracing arrow. Okay, so I think here what I'm going to do is do one of these. Hell yeah. So we'll do a tracing arrow, and then, yes. Hell yeah, okay. That was sick. Okay, this might be a mistake. This might be a mistake. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That was so fucking sick. That's why I love this game, dude. I don't know. It's just fun. It's just fun. Oh, I didn't even focus on... Oh my god. I was supposed to break its forelegs, and I wasn't even shooting its forelegs at all. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, well, we'll see if we get... I need 2 claws, I think, to make that bow. And I don't think I got a single one. Scale sack. Cilia certificate. Shit. Oh no. Oh no. Well, it's weird that it brings me here. Oh, I got him. I got Uzduna Claws. When did I get Uzduna Claws? I don't remember getting Uzduna Claws. It must have been when I was out fighting it. Let's see how it looks. Wow, that is big. But yeah, this water bow is probably a pretty good thing to have, especially as a bow user. I probably want to have as many bows as I can have. Definitely more elegant than some of the bows that I have, but yeah, let's see, I think we got, so for bows, I have that, I have this, which isn't really anything special. This is pretty good because it's a 100% water element. 192 attack. So it's actually, like, attack-wise, probably the best bow that I have, to be honest. What kind of pierce coating only is kind of a letdown. If it was power coating, this might be a pretty fucking sick bow. The only one, this has power coating. The Windbrace has power coating. Oh wow. Oh, bow has power coating and poison coating. Dragon Perforator has pierce and poison. Ray Perconus has pierce and blast, and the Chemistries is close range and exhaust. But yeah, sorry for the mismatch focusing on like having matching armor. I'm not fighting. I was fighting monsters over and over to get like full matching sets of armor, but my friend was like, dude, you're just wasting time. Just get to high rank and then like start grinding for armor. And he's right. But yeah, I'm glad I got this bow, because this actually is a pretty good, like, if there's ever, like, fire enemies, who I've probably gone through most of the fire enemies, once I left the forge area, but, like, having this bow will make fighting fire enemies with a bow a lot easier, because I'll have a water element bow. I think ice might be good against it, too, and I have an ice bow. I think the bow I was using before is an ice bow, but actually, let's compare and contrast here. Okay, so yeah, it's a 90%. It's a 90 element ice, whereas this is 100% water, 100 water element. It also has 0% affinity. This has minus 20% affinity. It's 168, and this is 192. Both are rarity 3s. I don't know if I have any rarity 4 weapons, period. I think I have all rarity 3. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing in Monster Hunter World, is just working with bows and arrows and learning combos and stuff, and yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. It's a lot of fun. And if you guys like Monster Hunter, and you like this video, let me know, because I can definitely make more of it. And I'd be happy to upload more of it, because I'm having a lot of fun. I also did want to touch on the fact that we hit 500 subscribers over the weekend. I could not be more thrilled. That is a milestone that we've been inching our way towards for a while, and I've been really looking forward to it. And I couldn't be more proud of the channel, and I couldn't be happier about like the fact that, you know, people are tuning in, and more people are tuning in at the very least. So it's awesome. It gives me a reason to make videos and to play games and to play Magic, and yeah, I'm really thankful. To 500 more. But for real, thank you all. Everybody who's subscribed, everybody who's commented, it's all been super positive. It's all been super awesome. I really appreciate you all, and yeah, can't wait to see what else I can come up with, and hopefully y'all enjoy it. So, thanks everybody. We'll catch you in the next one.